Actually, dapat Senator Bato, nag-apologize tayo kay President for starting our hearing in the morning. Doon siya nahirapan actually siguro.
In the same manner that I would like to express my apologies, especially to Senator Ontiveros, kasi sensitive sa mga ganitong, yung karakter ko ho, gano'n talaga. Baski saan mo ako ilagay, gano'n ka, even in front of anybody. Ganon talaga ako. Bastos ako. Walang hiya ako kasi galing ako sa
Salamat
Class
kayo,
3
Mr.
ako.
Chair. Hindi ako sensitive. Ayaw ko lang talaga ng bastos. Ayaw ko ng walang hiya. Lalo na pag pinag-uusapan natin
Kaya,
ng seryosong bagay ng war on drugs saka
kaya
extrajudicial killings.
ako bastos,
Salamat
ma'am.
kayo,
Wala ang
Mr.
hiya
Chair.
talaga ako. Yan ang totoo. Siguro, hindi ako dadating itong pagka-presidente kung hindi ako bastos at hindi ako walang hiya.
Thank you, Mr. President.
I am now, hindi sa lahat, ma'am. Baka sabihin mo, magwalang hiya ako sa inyo. Hindi. May kunting edukasyon rin ako. Decency. Yung demeanor ko, yung pinapakita ko sa inyo, yung galit ko, yung rage ko, sa kriminal yan. Ngayon nga, naging prosecutor ako, matagal masyado. Professor ako ng
Professor ng
Police Academy. My mandate as President of the Republic was to protect the country and the Filipino people. Do not question my policies because I offer no apologies, no excuses. I did what I had to do. And whether you believe it or not, I did it for my country. The war on illegal drugs is not about killing people. It is about protecting the innocent and the defenseless. The war on drugs is about the eradication of illegal substances such as shabu, cocaine, heroin, marijuana, party drugs, and the like, as a menace which ruins people, families, communities, and relationships, and tears apart the social fabric which binds society together in peace, harmony, and brotherhood. It is not unlike slogans which serve as calls for a better future, such as the war on waste, war on corruption, and war against climate change. I have always viewed people addicted to illegal drugs as victims and patients requiring medical help and not as criminals. That is why when the war on drugs slogan came into being, coined as first as a message to the people of Davao City to stay away from illegal drugs. But at the same time, I had a drug rehabilitation facility constructed in Davao City, a city government expense, manned by Davao City government doctors, psychiatrists, nurses, and health workers, among others, to look after the complete rehabilitation of those addicted to illegal drugs. I believe then and I still believe now that rehabilitation and not fear of death or incarceration to be the key to the return of the addicted individuals back to the mainstream of a just and forgiving society. But no mistake about it, I hate drugs. I loathe the purveyors, the merchants, and the pushers of this demonizing element. I have not failed to emphasize this from the very day of the campaign when I ran for the presidency in 2016. This was my covenant with the Filipinos who believed in me. And to this day, must still agree with what in government have achieved. It is unfortunate that drug-related crimes are on the rise again. Every day you can read about children being raped, people getting killed and robbed. And just recently, a drug den was raided within the Malacañang complex. This clearly manifests that the purveyors of this menace are back in business. The Filipinos are anxious and distressed. Self-preservation is still the first law of nature. It is instinct. It is recognized in our laws as self-defense. That is why I have always told the police authorities and operatives to be mindful of this basic law of nature. However, I tell them not to abuse their authority and power. And hindi ko talaga pinayagan yung abuso ng pulis o sundalo kailanman sa buong buhay ko and as mayor for so many years and as president. In the guise of protecting themselves. But when your very life is placed at risk and it can be snuffed out in a matter of seconds, then and only then must you act accordingly. Repel the aggression only in self-defense.
Some questions addressed to the former president. Mr. President, kanina pa ho kayo tingin na tingin sa amin. Hindi kayo, lagi kayo tumitingin sa kanan. Hindi ho kayo tumitingin sa kaliwa. Nagpapansinan na ba ho kayo ni Senator De Lima?
Wala maganda dyan, dito lang.
Anyway,
Mr. Chair.
to be serious, on a
Yes,
serious
Mr.
note,
Chair,
sir.
I think,
I beg
Senator
the
Jinggoy,
SP
Senator
Pro
Rizal.
Tempore to lead us in setting the tone that this is not a laughing matter.
I'm
Yes,
not,
Salamat, Mr. Chair.
I was not joking.
I was just, para ma-lighten lang yung mood, Mr. Chair.
I
Anyway,
was-
on a serious note,
Yes, okay.
Mr.
Continue.
President,
Lahat itong sa right side ko, dumaan ito ng Chief of Police, Police Director. Puro commander ng death squad yan.
I thought there was no existence.
Trabaho ng pulis yan. Literally, hindi mo sabihin ng death squad. Yung isang senador, yan ang nakaupo niyan, si Senator De La Rosa. Death squad rin yan. Because they were police directors handling the controlling crimes in the city. So, pag magsinabi mong death squad, It's a very loose term na ginagamit mo lang parang ganon isili. Lahat yan sila, ikaw, ito, si Danao, ayan o. Nagdadasal kasi sa kasalanan niya siguro. Magkano bang, ilan bang pinatay mo? Dumaan yan. Ito, De La Rosa. Tanungin ko sila ngayon. Tanungin ninyo. Openly, lahat yan dumaan pagka-police chief. Pati yan si Gamboa. Tanungin ninyo. Danao, kung may utos ba ako na patayin ninyo yung tao na nakatali yung paa, pati kamay sa likod, or assassinate them. Ang sinabi ko, ganito, prangkahan tayo, encourage the criminals to fight. Encourage them to draw their guns. Yan, buhay yan. Ayan ang sila, yan ang instruction ko. Pati yan si Kuy. Encourage, pati yan si De La Rosa, encourage them lumaban. Pagka lumaban, patayin ninyo para matapos na ang problema ko sa siyudad ko. Noong na-presidente ako, ganun rin sa command conference. Diyan sa Malacanang. Yan ang utos ko. Bakit ko pagbigyan ng mag-criminal, they go after the innocent people robbing. Mabutit na lang sana kung aakyat ng bahay. Mayor ako matagal. Aakyat ng bahay, magnakaw, re-rapin yung bata, re-rapin yung babae, tapos papatayin. Kung ikaw ang mayor, how do you deal with the problem? Ano
Mr.
kaya ang tingin ninyo sa... I'm sorry to tell you, I'm sorry to express to the nation. Unforgiving ako. Hardliner. Alam nila yan. Pati pulis alam nila. They are not ready siguro to talk about it. Sinabi ko yan sa mga pulis. Kayong mga pulis, pag pumasok kayo dyan sa droga, kayo ang mauuna.
No need to strike it out if that is the real way.
Personnel and even some civilian individuals who are involved in those incidents.
Thank you, sir. Okay, Senator Jingo, you have last 5 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Yes, Mr. Chair, with the indulgence of the SP Pro Tempore.
Yes, Senator Risa.
Apo, Mr. Chair, kasi siguro napansin, pati ng former president, yung shock ng lahat. Bakit, sir, yan ba ang trabaho ng pulis? Na pumatay ng mga suspected criminals? Sir, yung mic nyo.
Pag dumaban, bakit
Iba
sila
po yung pagka-express kasi kanina, so I had to clarify.
Bakit
Salamat,
sila-
SP Pro Tempore.
bakit sila
Salamat, Mr.
makamatay?
Chair. No. Hindi yan ang tanong ko. Talagang napaka hindi magandang impression po ng mga statements kanina. Kaya I appreciate the candor of Yusek Kuy at pati kanina ni General Danao
Look, ma'am,
about it.
may I
Salamat tayo,
interrupt
Mr. Chair.
you?
I'm done, Mr. Chair. for now.
Kindly.
Go ahead,
Itong
sir. Go.
mga to, ma'am, galing ito ng mga sa Academy PMA. Hindi ito mga bubo. Hindi rin ito papayag na utusan mo ng illegal. Doon yan sa Academy nila, sa PMA, they are from there to yung ano talaga yung batas. Kaya pag inutusan mo yan, sabihin mo, patayin mo, sabihin, sir, mukhang hindi pwede yan, sir. I tried. Ako mismo, I tried. Ako, marami ako, patay mo, sir, kulong mo na lang natin, sir. Total. Sabi ko siya, siguraduhin mo lang na hindi ma-release. Kasi gagawa ng kalukuhan yan uli and they will mag-hold up na naman yan. Yan ang lalo na yung mga kaso na magnakaw tapos mag-rape tapos magpatay o
Mr. Chair,
Can we let the President complete his sentence? What were you trying to say, sir? That
Yes,
mag-rape, magpatay, magnakaw, magpatay, and then what do we do with them?
ganun na lang ang sadness ko sa trabaho ko.
Thank you.
Kaya hindi ko lang sinabi ko yan kasi hindi ko lang sila mautusan ng gano'n na gaya na sinabi ko, rape ng bata yung pinatay, patayin mo. Hindi ko mautusan tong mga to. Sabi ko, karamihan may hindi maniwala yan ang gano'n. Sabi man, hindi, sir, mahirap eh. Kulungin na lang natin, sir. Para
that's a very
ma-minimize.
incorrect.
Correct, yes.
Very incorrect po, if
Yes,
I may say, as a
it's
civilian,
not,
sa professional police.
It
Salamat
depends
tayo,
on,
Mr. Chair.
ano na natin yan, ma'am. That's your view.
It's not my
Hindi
view
ka
only, Mr.
dumaan
Chair.
ng-
Thank you for
hindi ka
putting it on
dumaan
the record.
Pagka-mayor, pagka-prosecutor. Ako, alam ko, dumaan ako, prosecutor, mayor, presidente, alam ko ang trabaho ko.
Yes,
Yan ang
salamat tayo,
totoo
Mr.
dyan.
Chair.
Hindi ka nagdala ng syudad eh. You never
Totoo
had
po,
a
Mr.
chance
Chair.
to solve the problem of the community.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you for
Senator
putting it on
Hindi
record,
tayo
Mr. Chair.
magkaintindihan dyan.
Senator Estrada has the floor. Actually, dapat Senator Bato, nag-apologize tayo kay President for starting our hearing in the morning. Doon siya nahirapan actually siguro.
In the same manner that I would like to express my apologies, especially to Senator Ontiveros, kasi sensitive sa mga ganitong, yung karakter ko ho, gano'n talaga. Baski saan mo ako ilagay, gano'n ka. Even in front of anybody. Gano'n talaga ako. Bastos ako. Walang hiya ako kasi galing ako sa baba.
Salamat
Class
kayo,
3
Mr.
ako,
Chair.
sir. Thank you.
Hindi ako sensitive. Ayaw ko lang talaga ng bastos. Ayaw ko ng walang hiya. Lalo na pag pinag-uusapan natin
Kaya,
ng seryosong bagay ng war on drugs saka
Kaya
extrajudicial killings.
ako bastos
Salamat
man.
kayo,
Wala ang
Mr.
hiya
Chair.
talaga ako. Yan ang totoo. Siguro, hindi ako dadating itong pagka-presidente kung hindi ako bastos at hindi ako walang hiya.
Thank you, Mr. President.
I am now, hindi sa lahat ma'am, baka sabihin mo magwalang hiya ako sa inyo. Hindi yan. May kunting edukasyon rin ako. Decency. Yung demeanor ko, yung pinapakita ko sa inyo, yung galit ko, yung rage ko, sa kriminal yan. Dahil nga, naging prosecutor ako, matagal masyado. Ako professor ako ng
Professor ng...
Police Academy.
Mr. President, it's now Senator Estrada who has the floor. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr.
Yes,
Chair.
sir.
Alam niyo po, nag-mayor din po ako ng San Juan, kaya I know where the former president is
Marami
coming
ka rin
from.
siguro pinatay, sir. Alam ko.
Mr. Chair, Mr. President, bibigyan ho namin kayo ng pagkakataon to air your side dahil nung napanood ko po yung mga revelations ng mga resource persons sa Quad Committee sa House of Representatives. Marami po mga revelations po ang mga naglabasan, katulad po ng kay Colonel Garma. Ang sabi po niya, she received a call from you sometime in May 2016. Can you confirm this, Mr. President?
Ay, hindi ako tumatawag ng pulis. Bahay? Yung sabi niya doon sa bahay? Hindi ko pinapupunta ng...
Before you assumed the presidency, you were still president-elect at the time. Sabi niya May 2016. So I presume you were still President-elect, Mr. President.
I do not remember
Calling her.
calling her. And for what? Yung presidente ako, nandyan na yung lahat nasa akin na ang...
Ang sabi po kasi niya dun sa kanyang revelation dun sa Quad Committee, nagpapahanap din po kayo ng isang police officer na miyembro ng INC. Tama po ba ito? Yun po ang sinabi ni Colonel Garma ron sa Quadcom, sa House of Representatives, Pangulo.
I hate to say this, but nagsisinungaling yung Bakit ako mamili ng Iglesia ni Cristo? Di, yung mga aglipay, pati isali ko na lang. Yung Mormons. Why would I zero in sa Iglesia ni Cristo? For what reason?
Yun po ang sinabi ni...
Kaya, sir,
Opo.
I am just trying to explain ko kung bakit ako magpatawag ng Iglesia ni Cristo. Di, ipatawag ko na lang yung Mormons, pati yung aglipay. Trabaho nila yan, sir. Ako, Mayor Presidente. Wala akong pakialam kung anong relihiyon ninyo. Trabaho kayo dyan. Alam nila yan. Alam nila yan kung paano ko sila murahin. Do not give me that.
Mr. President, pero gaano niyo po kakilala tong si Colonel Garma? At kailan niyo po siya nakilala?
Saan ba ito nagka-problema itong babae na ito? Hiwalay ito sa asawa eh. Si
Niligawan niya
ba
po?
yun? Oh, si Bilila.
Niligawan niya po?
Sino?
Si Garma?
Kung wala na siguro akong ibang makita siya. Hindi sir, ganito naman. Hindi ko naman inaano, but alam mo kasi, pag tao ko, alam nila yan. Parang close mo talaga. Kasi ganun ako mag-trato dito sa pulis eh. Ito sila sir, mabutit nandito kasi puro dumaan ito sila sa akin. Ganun talaga ako
Pero bakit ho siya nagsasalita ng nagbibigay po ng revelation doon sa Quadcom na sinasabi nyo hindi po totoo na tinawagan nyo po siya noong May of 2016 at nagpapahanap po kayo ng isang police officer na miyembro ng INC?
Hanggang ngayon, sir, it's a mystery to me. Bakit ko siya tatawagan at bakit ko sabihin sa kanya maghanap ng Iglesia ni Cristo na marami namang pulis sa Davao na miyembro ng Iglesia ni Cristo? Why would I specify a person belonging to a religious sect when, as a matter of fact, there are a lot of policemen who are members of the Iglesia ni Cristo in Davao City? What would be the point of asking for a special person? Hanggang ngayon, sir, hindi ko nga ma-fathom. So sabi ko, well, I don't know, but it's a lie. Or making up stories. I don't know what she's driving at o ano ang gusto niyang motibo ipalabas sa at the end of the story.
Mr. President, kilala niyo po itong si Colonel Leonardo?
Yes, sir.
Sino po ang nagrekomenda sa inyo na i-appoint po si General Leonardo? Kasi base huro sa testimonya ni Colonel Garma, siya yung nagrekomenda kay Leonardo sa inyo para i-appoint. Totoo po ba?
Wala, sir, kasi alam mo, I cannot create a unit sa police because we do not have that kind of authority now. Hindi ako pwedeng magtawag ng police dito o sige, kayo ang unit and you are you do this job. You have to clear it with the at hindi papayag itong mga chief of police kasi meron yan silang organization mismo for drugs and for itong whatever mga specialized narcotics, tapos itong mga smuggling. Hindi.
Kasi po, ang testimonya po ni Colonel Garma sa Quadcom sa House of Representatives, tinuturo po niya itong si Leonardo na nagbibigay po ng reward money sa mga police officials na nakakahuli o nakakapatay po ng mga drug pushers. Gusto ko lang, at least you can air your side, Mr. President, kung talagang totoong may reward money o wala.
Sir, sagutin kita ng ganito. Bakit ako magbayad sa kanila? Trabaho mo nila yan. Kung may pera, bulsa ko na lang. If there is a fund for that, why would I give it to them? Trabaho nila yan eh. The best that I could minsan is pupunta ako. Iyaya ko yan sila na magkain. Or kung may mga problema sila na personal, alam mo sir, ganito yan eh. Yung policer, maliit lang talaga yung sweldo. Maliit talaga hanggang ngayon, maliit talaga ang sweldo. Pag hindi pumasok ang local chief executive o city mayor at may problemang personal yung police, cancer ang asawa, sweldo. Walang ibang puntahan yan, ikaw. Pag hindi mo tinulungan ang policer, patay. Yung sweldo nila cannot cope up with the demands of mga problema. Minsan, yung tanungin ko, ilan ang anak ko? Magsabi, alam nila yung istasyon. Sa istasyon nila, yung station commander sila. Tapos magtanong ako sa isang polis, ilan ang anak mo? Sabihin, 6.
Sir, sabi nyo, when you are confronted by a criminal, you must overcome the resistance. Ibig po ba sabihin na lahat ng na EJK may barel? Kasi kung gano'n, nasa na po kaya yung mga barel? Eh, dapat may libo-libo ng barel sa custody ng PNP. Do you have any thought on that?
No, that is you're asking somebody somewhere or to make an accounting which is not possible. That your question cannot be answered here.
All right, sir. So, but I think it can be questioned kung hindi nyo kayang i-address, itatanong po namin sa PNP. Sabi nyo rin po kanina, you take full legal responsibility for the consequences of the drug war.
Yes.
Kanina rin,
Yes.
kanina rin sabi nyo maraming mali. No? So, halimbawa, si Kian De Los Santos, menor de edad, hindi armado, nagmamakaawa, pero pinatay ng mga pulis sa drug war.
Oh.
Do you take responsibility for the death of Kian De Los Santos?
The criminal act.
The death. You take responsibility for his death.
Walang maniwala na abogado sa akin yan. That
Hindi
would
po,
be
sir.
a long shot.
Hindi po abogado. Nandito pa lang tayo
I
sa
was
Senado, hindi sa
referring
Korte.
to the policy na ginawa ko para sa mga pulis.
Yes, sir.
Sabi
At
ko,
nagbunga
for that,
yung
I
polisiya.
take full responsibility
Yes,
for
and
that.
what about yung bunga ng polisiya na libo-libong namatay kasama si Kian De Los Santos? Do you also take full responsibility for that? Because in October 2020, na-quote po kayo na sinabi nyo, if there's killing there, I'm saying I'm the one. You can hold me responsible for anything, any death that has occurred in the execution of the drug war. Noong October ulit, October 21, nung 2021 naman, in a Reuters interview, kinwote kayo na sinabing, if there is any person who is going to prison, it would be me. I assume full responsibility. So, do you assume responsibility for the death of Kian De Los Santos? Mr.
No.
Chair? No. How about
Ala-
si Carl
Alam mo,
Anthony
ma'am,
Nunez?
before you rumble on those many things.
No, I'm not rambling, Mr. Chair. Very specific yung mga tanong ko.
The specific ang law. Guilt is personal. Tanong ka muna ng abogado.
Okay lang po. Kayang-kaya kong magtanong sa abogado. Sige,
tanong ka
itanong
muna
ko
ngayon
po.
before we proceed.
No.
Hindi tayo
I
magkakaintindihan
have prepared
dito.
these questions with my
Guilt
legislative
is
staff.
personal.
Yes, it's very personal.
Hindi
So,
mo pwedeng ipasa sa iba yan.
no, hindi po ito pagpasa.
Ah,
Iniimbestiga
kaya nga.
po ng Blue Ribbon yung war on drugs at yung naging bunga na extrajudicial killings dyan. And I am basing my question dun sa mga sinabi ninyo repeatedly, parang tuwing Oktubre nga sinasabi nyo, na you will take responsibility.
Correct.
So, yes. So now let me ask you about Carl Anthony Nunez, 20 years old. Walang nahanap na droga o baril sa katawan niya. Sabi nga ng investigador, mistaken identity. Do you take responsibility for his death?
You know, ma'am, can I ask for a recess of
It's all right, Mr. Chair.
Yes. Hearing suspended.
Can the chair talk to the senator?
Can the resource person not point his finger at a member of the committee?
Mr. President,
tayo.
wala ka na ba sa mood to answer questions? We can excuse you. Kasi, sabi mo kasi, sir, you came here to answer questions. So, I mean,
And Mr. Chair, the chair is fully capable of talking to a member of his subcommittee without being
Alam mo,
pointed by the
pumapasok siya
resource
ng mga
person.
gano'n na wala sa batas.
No, Mr. Chair. I am
You-
basing it both on the policy question and yung mga sinabi mismo ng former president.
Suspended tayo. Mr. President,
Suspend muna kayo,
suspended
usap
ito.
kayo.
Mr. President, ano to? You can answer it in the way that you want to answer it. Pwede ka nga hindi masumagot, sabi mo or sige. So are we ready? Are we ready to resume? Okay
Can
na
you
tayo.
repeat the question mo?
We will now
Yes.
wait a minute. So okay, our hearing is resumed.
Salamat kaayo, Mr. Chair. Ang tanong ko po ay, if you take responsibility, as you said in October 2020, as you said in October 2021 about assuming responsibility for the war on drugs, do you take responsibility for the death of Carl Anthony Nunez, Mr. Chair?
Alam mo, yung policy, ma'am, hindi mo nakuha yung policy ng presidente.
Nakuha ko po, policy
I
maker
was
din po
talking
ako.
about the policy. I take full responsibility yung sinabi ko na war on drugs.
You said,
Pero
sir,
kung
you can hold
magpasok
me
ka
responsible
ng
for any death.
specific crime,
Yes, sir. You spoke
hindi
about
pwede yan.
you spoke about
At
specific
saka,
crimes.
kung sabihin ko, I will take full responsibility, magdating tayo sa korte, hindi naman tatanggapin yan.
Well, Mr. Chair, and if the resource person could keep his volume and pitch to a normal
trying
level.
to pin me down on
Mr. Chair, you are pinned down by your own statements
you
of
cannot.
October.
You have to
no,
pin me
Mr.
down
Chair.
lower.
I'm not trying to pin you
lawfully.
down
The
on
exchanges
air.
are no longer productive.
Mr.
So hearing
Chair.
is
Do not pin me
suspended.
down on semantics.
Okay. Okay, so the former president is already here. Our hearing is hereby resumed. Senator Ontiveros has the floor.
Salamat kaayo, Mr. Chair. So, i-summarize ko na lang yung unang line of questioning ko. The point of my question tungkol sa assuming responsibility or not kina Kian, Carl Anthony Nunez, itatanong ko rin dapat si Althea Barbon na 4 years old, at si Carl Arnaiz, at si Reynaldo de Guzman alias Kulot, na-confirm sa Caloocan Court na the evidence was merely planted by the police. Ang point ng unang questioning ko na yon ay kung ina-acknowledge nyo o hindi na yung policy nyo caused the death of innocents.
Chair,
Yes, go ahead, Mr. President.
nagtataka ako hanggang ngayon ang Justice Department hindi pa nag-file ng kaso hanggang ngayon. Katagal lang. Matagal ako pumapatay ng tao hanggang ngayon hindi pa sila nakapile ng kaso.
Mr. Chair, another addition to the list that's growing by the minute.
Okay, for the record, Mr. President.
wala na tayo
Mr.
wag na tayo
President, for the record, kasi may nagtanong din sa akin
Wala. Huwag na tayo magdrama dito. Tapusin na natin itong istorya nito dito sa Pilipinas.
For the record, Mr. President, wala.
Kasi naawa ako dito sa mga pulis. Sa totoo lang, naawa ako sa mga pulis, pati sundalo. Kaya ako po, akin mind and mind alone. Pag nag-inutusan ko ito, mag-operate itong mga buang na ito, kung anong mangyari akin yan, I'm emotional because I've been longing to state this particular sentiment. Protektado ko yan sila. Basta in the fulfillment of duty, Mr. Senator, yan sila, naging chief of police yan. Protektado ko ang police pag nagtrabaho in the fulfillment of duty. Pero alam nila, ang mga police na pumasok ng kidnapping, alam nila yung police nila, pinatay ko.